Okay, this fifth part hopefully will be quite short. Fifth part of speculation, and I'm going to wrap it up as quickly as I can. The apple for Apple computers has a bite taken out of it. What does that make you think of? Adam and Eve, the apple in paradise, where the apple was bitten and that caused the fall from grace. Adam and Eve were expelled from paradise by an angel with a fiery sword. So we have then Ian Colfer's book about the afterlife, heaven and hell, and trying to get from one to the other. We have Peter Falk being visited by angels in their Himmel über Berlin. And we have Steve Jobs offering the apple of temptation, which would cause us to fall from grace. So we have all three instances. Heaven, imagine there is no heaven. We have heaven there in all three cases. We have the idea of what happens after you die, and those angels and spirits that guide us either to heaven or damn us to hell, all involved. So I think there would be a house or a theme involving death, our ultimate fate, and that which takes us from death to our eternal punishment, more likely than reward for Halloween Horror Nights, somewhere involved in the whole theme of the event or in a house. That's based on that clue. I may be wrong. It's a rather weird clue, but that's what I've gotten from it. The same mysterious source will be giving out more information over the next few weeks. And so there'll be more clues and more speculation to come. We'll see. Now, that's what we know so far. That's what I've speculated so far. Now talk about some of the other speculations, which I think are silly. One speculation that there'll be a pirate-themed house. This really started when Sinister, Laz, Sinister, made a joke about the fact that there was a skull and crossbones on the Ace. Some people took it seriously. Some people who have been wanting to see a pirate house for years took it quite seriously and thought, yeah, there's going to be a pirate house. We must not confuse wishful thinking with real information. Some sources give out some really good information that they've got from A&D, giving them information. At the same time, they may have their own ideas and give out their own ideas. And those own ideas may be true, but may not be true. We have to remember that when we look at various sources. I'm talking to you, Cody, because I know who your source is. I'm not Cody Williams, the other Cromarty. I know who your source is that you keep talking about in Horror Night Nightmares. And I know that this guy is very good and very bright, and he has really good information that he gets from people who know. But he also has his own ideas based on what he would like to see. And sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. And in this case, the pirate house, I don't think it's going to happen. I may be wrong, it may happen, but I don't think it is. And you know who you are, and don't think I'm trying to put you down, because I'm not. You're a good guy. Okay. But I just wanted to bring that up because I know a little bit about this, and I don't see a pirate house based on everything else we know. Okay, so that's one wild speculation. Again, some of my own speculations are pretty wild. We probably won't see a Lovecraftian house. It's just an idea that I threw out. You know, flying aces from World War I, probably not. So, and other wild speculations that have flown around. Again, but what we do know, the thing we know for sure, a house set in the 1910s, somewhere. Maybe the Spanish house. Everything else is wild. Oh, one more thing we do know. One more thing we do know. At the auditions, male actors were asked to take off their shirts and bare their chests. And females were asked to expose their midriffs. They wanted to see what their bodies look like. That means that there will be either a house or a scare zone with scantily clad characters. So there will be topless men and women wearing scantily costumes that reveal their midriff. Now, what is that? I don't know. There's many possibilities. Many possibilities. Another parade type thing like Zombie Gras perhaps? Or maybe that's what we're going to see in Hollywood, perhaps. Here's a possibility which intrigues me, but again, this is wild speculation on my part. Beach party of the dead. Imagine that. Somewhere on the beach where guys would normally not wear shirts and girls would be in bikinis. So we may have something happening on the beach, maybe not. But that's just an idea that would fit in with that. Of course, there's other reasons for people not to be wearing scantily clad. Orgy of the damned that I suggested that I had in my joke, not going to happen. We're not going to have an orgy of the damned. No, there's no X-rated naughtiness going on at Halloween Horror Nights. It's going to be all ages. Don't worry, all you young people who are worried about what I said in my April Fools. All right then, so I think that covers it then. What we do know, what we've been told, what we've gotten from different sources, a couple of the things I can't talk about, but what I have been able to share with you, I have. And so I hope this helps you get some idea about what to expect for Halloween Horror Nights 21. And I am sorry to say that there's a lot more mystery and intrigue and speculation rather than real knowledge at this point. And of course, as time goes on and the website updates, hopefully this coming week, I expect some kind of update this week. I haven't been told what day it's updating. My guess would be Monday or possibly Wednesday. It could be later in the week. But that's just a guess on my part. We may see an update very soon. But not today, of course. It's never updated on a Sunday or a Saturday. But it has updated on any given weekday, and sometimes after hours. The common wisdom is before 5 o'clock, but it could be later. Could be later. So we likely will see some kind of update, and more code words will come out for the houses and for the scare zones, especially scare zones. We only have 2 scare zones where we have code names so far, so more of that information will be coming out over the next few days, I'm certain. And when they have more auditions and more people reveal their names, that'll be given out. And we also expect more enigmatic clues from the person who they are now calling our mutual friend. And all of that could change everything that we're speculating about now, because when we get new information, then it's like, oh, wait a minute, it isn't going to be this, it's going to be that. So there you have it. All I can say for sure is that the event begins September 23rd, 2011. I won't be there that night. I'll miss it because I'll be elsewhere. But I will be there hopefully as early as Thursday the 29th. And I hope to enjoy it tremendously. And I expect it to be a wild, wonderful, weird, and exciting Halloween Horror Nights this year. And I expect it to be the best ever, because I always expect it to be the best ever. And hopefully we'll see you there. Until then, enjoy the rest of your summer.